What happens when a guy goes out and rents a Lamborghini and then drives it underneath a tractor trailer? Well, let's find out how that works out. Well, let's start this video out by saying that despite what the pictures might show, nobody was actually hurt in this accident. If they were, I wouldn't be doing this video. But the video is absolutely crazy. When I saw the pictures of this. Also, you'll see that the trailer that it hit was a Landstar trailer, and most of you, if you watch me, you know that I have two trucks and they're both leased Landstar. I am a Landstar driver, and so again, nobody was hurt in this. So this is just somebody's ego was hurt pretty bad. But let me tell you about the car. It's a 2018 Lamborghini Aventador. Okay, now I did have to look this up, and actually I watched a video of how to pronounce it. Lamborghinis are, despite being an Italian sports car, are named after Spanish bulls. Whether it has something to do with bullfighting or an actual bull's name or a bull's breed, they're all named after Spanish bulls. And that was pretty interesting to learn. So now you know something. Go check it out. It's pretty interesting. But so Americans would say Aventador, which is okay. That would be the American pronunciation of it. But in actual Spanish pronunciation, it would be, the V would sound like a B. So it's Aventador. I'm American, so I'm going to go with the English Aventador. So it's a 2018 Lamborghini Aventador. Again, a rental. And so, what was the base price of this car? In 2018, according to my I wrote down some stuff on a sheet here. The price was $425,000. Not that big of a deal. It's powered by a 6.5 liter V12 at 730 horsepower and 509 foot-pounds of torque. Its 0 to 65 is 2.9 seconds. Has a top speed of 217 miles per hour. What I couldn't find was braking specs, but judging by these pictures, braking is like 100 to 0 in about a second. So let's get into the actual details of it all. Hey, look at that. I decided to do an outfit change during this video. Either that or I started taping this yesterday and finishing it today. One or the other, you be the judge. But on July 22nd, it was Saturday, July 22nd, 2023, Georgia police at 12:10 p.m., so around noon, got a call about a idiot driving a Lamborghini at over 100 miles an hour on Route 75 North in Georgia. They put out a bolo, which is a be on the lookout. Now, I say some idiot driving like that. Let me tell you something. If I had just rented a Lamborghini, I would be that idiot. So, I'm not judging the guy. I mean, he rented a Lamborghini. He didn't think he was going to drive around at 55 miles an hour. But, anyway, at 12:32, they got a call that at mile marker, let me check here, 329 in Georgia, that the Lamborghini had parked itself underneath a tractor trailer. Said before, luckily the driver wasn't hurt. He got minor injuries. The driver's name, he's 36-year-old Spencer Hyde. Spencer Hyde. Makes you wonder who was driving the car. Was it Spencer Jekyll or Spencer Hyde? But anyway, it was Spencer Hyde driving the car and had some minor injuries. Some of these pictures here, you can see it. The door miraculously was able to open. It was, Lamborghini doors are pretty, iconic. But, yeah, there you have it. So everybody was okay. And I looked around to see what this rental car might cost. So let's look into that a little bit. So I looked around at a few different exotic car rental companies. I looked in Atlanta and Chattanooga, because actually, though this was in Georgia, it was actually closer to Chattanooga. And I don't know that this is where the car was rented from. There's a few that do rent these. But this company here, this Milani Exotic Car Rental, was the only one I could find that had a car that looked like this. And yeah, so let's look at the vehicles that they have for rent and see what this might cost. They got a couple Lamborghinis here. Look at that Rolls Royce Ghost. Oh man, Rolls Royce. Oh wow. All right, look at this Lamborghini Aventador S or Aventador. Yeah, let's get more details about this. Look at that, $22.99 a day. Man, I don't know. I don't remember ever having an extra $2,300 to just blow. I mean, I did. I probably blew it on other things, but I don't know. I could see doing it. Now, I'm not going to fit in a Lamborghini, but I could definitely see somebody doing it. And maybe he was a rich guy. Who knows? Or maybe he was just somebody that saved up because he wanted to drive a Lamborghini for a day. So we'll look down through here. It goes through the specs of it. And that's, again, $22.99 a day. But here's the thing. Typical cost to rent a Lamborghini S, $24.99 a day with a security deposit of $2,500 to $5,000. I don't think he's getting that back. I don't know what the rules on that were. The average allowable miles is 100 miles a day with a mileage overage of $5 per mile. $5 per mile. Wow. A rule of thumb to estimate the rental cost of an exotic car is between 5% or 0.5% to 1% of the vehicle MSRP. Yeah, one of the most exotics available for rent on the market today. So I don't know if that's where he rented it from. That was the closest one I could find to looking the closest as far as color. There was some white, there was some red ones. But yeah, I believe that just might be the car, but I'm not sure. But now you know about what it costs to rent one if you decide you want to. So it probably cost him about $2,300 and up to $5,000 deposit. Again, don't think he's getting it back, but who knows? Well, at the end of the day, everything worked out. Everybody's got a story to tell. I'm glad the Landstar driver's okay. I don't know the driver of the truck. Yeah, just don't know who it was. And but I know that the driver was okay. The driver of the car, Spencer Hyde, was okay. Got to have a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it didn't end very well. But there's insurance for that. And that's a really treacherous section of highway up there. That's actually in Dalton, Georgia, which is, when I hear Dalton, I always think carpet capital of the world. That's apparently where, usually if you get a load out of there, it's going to be carpet. But yeah, at the end of the day, it was just a fun video. Glad everything worked out for everybody okay. Hey, if you like this video, like and subscribe and check out some other stuff. I do all kinds of stuff trucking. So thanks for watching.